Good shot, kid. I think you got him. Good shot, kid. I think you got him.
Hello there, and welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Today we continue our Let's Play. This is episode 28. In today's episode, we are going to be buying some safe houses here in the Badlands. You can see, just like in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, buying properties does count towards 100% completion, and there is 5 in total to buy out here in the Badlands. The first of which is a house in Palomino Creek, costs $35,000. Quite a nice little bungalow with a garage, which is always useful for storing vehicles in. However, as not really much of the story goes on here in Palomino Creek, it is a bit of a waste of $35,000 unless you are going for the 100% completion. I should point out that all 5 of these properties cost $205,000 overall, so do make sure you have that much money. Next up, we head to Dillimore, where we first meet Catalina, to buy another bungalow with a garage, which is quite nice. Again, slightly nicer looking perhaps. $40,000 this one, so slightly more expensive. Again, it's nice to have the garage out here, however, there's not really all that much point considering you use Catalina's hideout as a save marker. Next up, we have the farm in Wheatstone, which is one of the most expensive houses in the game at $100,000. Overall, you buy yourself this nice farm. Now, while the farm sounds cool, and it is, in my opinion, one of the coolest safe houses in the game, there's not all that much practical purpose to it. There is no garage, and there's some vehicles that spawn around it, but they spawn around it regardless as to whether you buy them or not. The location isn't half bad. Whetstone, there's a few things that go on here in the story mode of the game, but overall, not a very cost-effective property to buy, which is a bit of a shame because I think a farm you could have done some really cool things with. So, a short view back to the past now, as there were 2 houses that I bought off camera before this episode. The first of which was this house here in Angel Pine. It's just a standard house, no garage or anything. I bought this purely because I needed some place where I could change clothes, because you can't change clothes in the trailer park because you can't go inside it. I needed a wardrobe. And finally, our cheapest property of today at just $10,000 is an apartment inside this apartment complex here in Blueberry. An actually pretty useful safe house. There's 1 or 2 missions out here. Can be nice to buy this as sort of a nice little in-between between all the way out in Whetstone and this sort of Catalina stuff towards Dillimore area. And again, at $10,000, you can't really go wrong if you have the money for it. Anyways, that is it for our safe house buying endeavours. Do hope you've enjoyed, and indeed this is our last episode out here at the Badlands, and next time round we're going to join Carl in San Fierro and see what he's getting up to. So thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a farewell.
Uptown, downtown, speeding all around. The naked 47 got the power and it's bound to move any mother that gets in my way. Just another power machine on the freeway. Riding with me, there's my MC homeboy. Knowing the rules ain't part of his program. Finding the right way around this map might be pretty hard cause he's fucked on crack. Gee, Grand Theft